Hey y'all, welcome to the Looking Glass Tarot. I'm going to do this reading on Debbie Collier. She went missing September 10th, 2022, and they found her September 11th, 2022. She was in a ravine, but she was close to her car, her vehicle, her rented vehicle. But I believe she was nude and that her clothes and her purse are missing. But the items that she had purchased not like an hour ago from that were found near her. So I want to do a reading maybe just to see what happened after she left the Dollar General store. So, can you tell us what happened when you left the general store? Too many cards. Can you give me one card at a time, please? Oh. What happened after you left the general store? What happened after you left the general store? So the Hangman comes in. I kind of feel like she had been thinking about some stuff, taking her situation in. I think that there was something she was not happy about. So I think that she had to, take some time to think within herself and decide what her best plan that she needed to do or action she needed to take. So I think she had been, reflecting back and looking at things. Can you clarify the Hangman? Ten of Wands. She was burdened. I think she felt like she had quite a bit of things bothering her. Kind of like some heavy things on her mind. I don't know if I kind of feel like it might have been some family issues bothering her. The Page of Pentacles. This is a younger person. Sometimes it could be a student, someone that's going to school. I kind of feel like there was a person along this age group that money was an issue. They were always asking her for money. And the Page of Pentacles is an inexperienced person, someone that's not very good with money because they're young and they're inexperienced with money. And they're a student, they're learning. They are determined, a determined person. And they like to just jump into new adventures. They doing new things and picking up new things and stuff like that does not bother them. They pretty much jump into new adventures. But I kind of feel like whoever this person, college age, 20s, I kind of feel like they burdened her quite a bit. Burdened her quite a bit with the money situation, and I think she had a hard time with this person and them asking for money. I think they asked money quite a bit from her. So the Knight of Swords is I kind of feel like she left that day for a reason. I think she had somewhere she needed to go. Kind of like, I guess on a mission, I guess if you want to say. But I think that this was one thing that she had to do. If she didn't do anything else that day, she was determined that this is something she had to do. Because the Knight of Swords comes in And the sword is usually about seeking the truth, seeking justice, seeking answers. So I kind of feel like that's what she did. Her only thing was that day that she wanted to accomplish was to seek answers. So I kind of feel like she was going somewhere to talk to somebody about something, and she wanted to know the truth. Can you clarify the Knight of Swords? Can you clarify the Knight of Swords for me, please? Oh, let's do too many. Too many. Death. So the day that she went in to do that, which was September 10th, the Death card comes in. The Death card comes in as changes. I think that she knew that when she headed out to talk to this person, there would be some big changes that would be coming into her life. Death is the beginning of something, the ending of something, and the beginning of something new. But it's normally a change that you see coming, and so you know it's going to happen, and you know there's nothing you can do to change it, so you just, you see it, you accept it, and you work with it. So I kind of feel like that is what is with her. She knew there was going to be a change when she made this decision. She was expecting it, and she was willing to accept the change. Where did you meet this person? Why did you meet this person? Did you meet them after the general store? Where did you meet them? So the Knight of Cups is normally a person who is an emotional person. Cups is emotion. They're usually like that person that likes to come in like the knight in shining armor, but they're also they do a lot of stuff on emotion. But once they do come into a situation, they do put their all into the situation they come into. They can be a little egotistical, and they can be kind of self-centered, but they do their decisions and make things on an emotional level. And with Cups, it's going to be about emotion. And the King of Cups is, he's a determined person, and he's pretty much moves at his own beat. So I kind of feel like she met somebody that she knew, somebody that she was somehow emotionally attached to. Can you clarify the King of Cups is someone you knew? Can you clarify the King of Cups? So the Two of Cups. So it is someone she knew. The Two of Cups is about communication. It's also about emotion. It's about working closely with someone, like you're emotionally connected with someone. It's not just like a friendship. It's like an emotional connection. So you could love this person. With the Two of Cups, I kind of feel like it was two people that she met and two people that she is emotionally connected to. What happened when you met these two people? Oh, sorry, too many. What happened when you met these two people? What happened when you... Okay. Five of Wands, conflict. So the Five of Wands is conflict, a disagreement. It could be argument. I'm seeing conflict and argument, disagreement. I kind of feel like she was not giving them any more money, or she wasn't going to help them in some kind of way. she was turning off the faucet, in other words. I don't know why I just got that in my head. I'm turning off the faucet. So the Two of Swords is about, you know that there's things around you, and you can hear them and you can see them, but you can't hear them and you can't see them. The Two of Swords is about sometimes you can't see what's in front of you. So I kind of feel like she was always on the defense, because she was kind of, she kind of had rose-colored glasses on, I guess is what I'm trying to say with that. And with the swords, the swords, they're always seeking the truth and seeking answers. And I kind of feel like the answers were always there. She just, because she's emotionally attached, she just didn't want to see them. What was the conflict over? What was the conflict over? So the Four of Cups is about, it's about loss. It's like, he's got these two cups in front of him that it's like he can use these two cups to do what he needs, but he's not thinking about those. He's thinking about what he's lost. So it's like worried over things because she was so worried about things that she would lose and things that would happen. It was putting her in a kind of in a depressive state. I feel like she was so worried about everything. She did have something to work with. She still had her life outside of helping these two people, but I think she just felt like, I'm going to lose a whole lot making this decision. Can you clarify the Four of Cups? The Star. She was hoping that she could talk to them and make it not so bad. She was hoping that it wouldn't be as bad as she thought it was going to be, but it was. The Star card's about hope, achievement. It's also about seeing things like that you didn't see before. So I think she just kind of realized, you know what, I can't keep going like this. I just have to put an end to it, because it's not benefiting me, because I'm stressed out all the time. I'm not sleeping well, and I've got to put an end to this and start over. So the Seven of Cups is about choices. So she had a lot of choices, and she could have went several different routes. Sometimes you have to be careful on those decisions that you make, because they may not be what you think they are. But I think she kind of felt like this was her only choice that she could make. And because it's cups, it's emotional. So she knew no matter what choice she made, it was going to be a hard one. And she was kind of put up, I think she was kind of like in a very hard place to be, because I'm pretty sure either way she felt like there was just going to be some drawback to it. There was just not going to be no good ending to it, is what I think she felt. So the Seven of Swords is about deceit. It could be about stealing. It could be about taking what you can and run with it. I feel like she was deceived when she went to... She's been deceived this whole time, but I kind of feel like she went there to talk to them, but I kind of feel like they made her feel like it was going to be okay, like she was going there for another reason too. I feel like they kind of tricked her into going there. I think she was tricked into going there. The Magician, yep. The Magician is about choices, decisions, as above and so below. So I very much feel like they tricked her. I think the items that she bought, they asked for, and they asked her to bring them to them. Can you clarify the Magician? Page of Swords. So it was a younger person. Page is a young person. Can be a student. I kind of feel like they had one purpose, and that was to meet her there, and the end results. Let's get the Light Seekers cards. Debbie, were you drugged? Goodness. Were you drugged? What happened when you got there? Were you drugged? Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups is about loss. It's about not seeing the whole... Because she's lost her cups here, but she's got something to start with back there, but she's not seeing that. She's concentrating on the loss that's in front of her. Two of Pentacles is about balance. She was trying to balance everything out, and it just wasn't. That's why she had to come to this decision and this conclusion, because what she was doing wasn't balancing itself out. And she was trying to find her some kind of balance. That's why she did this. What happened after you met them? So the Hierophant is about, it could be a knowledgeable person with experience, like a teacher. It could be a preacher. It could be a father figure. It could be law enforcement. It could be someone of authority figure, but the Hierophant usually comes in as an experienced person, experienced in the knowledge of whatever they're doing. So when the Hierophant comes in here for me, this is an older person that has come into the situation. I don't feel that this person is involved in her disappearance directly. I think this person was coming in to try to help, them figure out a balance in the situation. I think there was someone there that was kind of connected to them, but objective enough that they were trying to help her figure out a way to still help these people and have balance in her life. And the Seven of Cups is, here we are again with choices. And sometimes the choices that you choose can be illusions. So you gotta be sure when you make your decision, that the choice you made is the right one. And you have to make sure that decision was not better than it seems. So I feel like with the Magician coming in here, I feel like they told her, hey, we're willing to talk about this. Let's try to work it out. Let's do this. I think they tricked her into getting here. So that's why I feel like the Seven of Cups is coming there. Is that it's not when she got there, she was not expecting that to happen. She thought it was going to be different. Why did they take your clothes off? Why were you naked? King of Wands. So the King of Wands also came in up here earlier in my, I'll try to find it. But anyway, the King of Wands is someone that comes in pretty quick. They're very courageous. They're not scared of anything. And they move in quickly. So I kind of feel like that's kind of what happened. Once she got there, this all happened really quickly. I don't think that she really had a whole lot of time to react to what happened. You had your purse with you. How did it end up at home? How did your purse end up back at home? Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands, you see how they've packed up and they're leaving. It could be about heading and moving in a different direction. Someone took her purse and put it at home. Someone took her purse to her house because she had it in the video. She had it in the video at Dollar General, but it ended up at home. Who took your purse back to your house? So the Empress is about an intuitive person. It could be about, it can also represent a mother. It can represent intuition. Sometimes it can be rebirth, new starts, new beginnings. The Empress can also be deceitful. The Empress is also more of an emotional person. More like the Emperor is more stern and makes his decisions on just decisions based on facts. And the Empress, she is more loving and nurturing, and she will make her decisions based on that. Can you clarify the Empress? the moon. So there are things hidden. So the Empress is coming in as deceitful because this is the moon card, and the moon is things are hidden. Things are hidden, things that are not seen. And the King of Swords is coming back in again. The King of Swords is a truth seeker. So there's someone that is searching for the truth. Someone that is working on her case. And someone that's wise, someone that's older, someone that's wants to know the truth. Were there drugs at this? Were you given drugs? Were you given drugs? Five of Swords is about conflict, deceit. It could be against someone, competition. It could be about somebody working against you. You see how he's celebrating because this person is upset. So it's about, there was a conflict. There was a very big conflict when she met these people. Why were your clothes off? Why did they take your clothes off? So you see how she's standing there with the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is about stand your ground. You know, she's accomplished all this stuff, and she's managed to try to make it balance out and try to make things work out. And she met them there to stand her ground, but that's not what ended up happening. And we got the King of Cups coming in again. So I kind of feel like it was two people that she had met. I think they tricked her into getting her there. Was that you that was in Dollar General purchasing the items? Was that you in Dollar General purchasing the items? So I got Three of Cups. It was reversed. Three of Cups is usually is like three people here that's celebrating. They are looking forward to either going to a party or relaxation. They're happy. They are excited about the direction they're going in. But I got it in reverse. So they're not celebrating. They're not happy. They're not looking for new things. I think they're kind of stuck right now because they're worried about what's going to happen with this case. Justice is coming in, and that's a good card to see because it's like Debbie's saying there will be justice for her murder. Can you tell us, one at a time. Can you clarify the Three of Cups? Who is the Three of Cups? Okay. So the Three of Cups is the Emperor, father figure, authority figure. Like I was explaining earlier, the Emperor is usually a person that bases their decisions on, on facts and the things that they see around them. Not so much emotional. They're a little bit sterner in their decisions. The Emperor also is someone that's used to dealing with a lot of people. Like they could be a mayor or someone like that, but they're mainly a father figure. So with the clarification card for the Three of Cups, I kind of feel like it's three people that are kind of just waiting for answers. The Three of Pentacles is about working together. So about three people working together on a project, accomplishing something, working together to make it happen. Too many cards. How many cards is that? Okay. Can you clarify how many people were involved in your disappearance and murder? Can you tell us how many people were involved in your disappearance and homicide, your murder? Can you tell us how many people? It's too many cards. It was like three. Can you tell us how many people were? Can you tell us how many people were involved? So she's telling us her whole world changed, which it did. And the Page of Cups is a young person starting out with new experiences and new things and new life, enthusiasm, excited. How many people were responsible for your homicide? How many people? The Wheel. So the Wheel did get that. It was a cycle and it did stop her wheel. And money was one of the things involved. The Queen of Pentacles is about money, materialistic things. She's also about nurturing nature. She loves animals and nature. She loves to be outside. One last question. Can you clarify the Emperor? If the Emperor was involved in your disappearance. Was the Emperor involved in your disappearance? Eight of Cups means moving on, headed to new places, new plans, new destinies. One more time. Let's see if she'll give us an answer. If not, this will be our last question. How many people were involved in your murder? One at a time, please. How many people were involved in your murder? Down. So I think it's two people that were involved in her murder and disappearance. I think there is three that are kind of in limbo, waiting to see what happened, waiting to figure out what happened. I do feel like there's someone that thinks they know who is responsible, but they don't want to say anything because they don't know for sure. I think it's really odd that her purse was seen on her person in the store, but then it was found at her house after she disappeared, and then was found murdered. So, and I feel like someone took her purse home. By the cards, I feel like someone took her purse home and left it there. Otherwise, either that, they had to have done that because the purse was found at home. So, okay, thank you for watching. I may do another reading on her at a later time, but I appreciate it. Like, subscribe, and talk to y'all later. Thank you.